Welcome to the Money Insights Podcast, where high-income earners come to learn wealth-building strategies that will take them from high income to high net worth. With your hosts, financial and wealth-building experts, Christian Allen and Rod Zabriskie.
Welcome into today's episode of the Money Insights Podcast. I'm your host, Christian Allen. With me, as always, Rod the Pod Zabriskie. Rod, what's up, man?
Hey, I am doing great, and I'm here with a posse.
You have some familiar faces with you. We've got Brennan, Babyface McConnell, and Blake, Never Takes a Break, Brogan. And today we're playing some serious Jeopardy. So we're going to test and find out if these guys actually know what they're talking, or maybe we're going to find out which one of them knows best what they're talking about. Rod, and I'm always pubbing you, so I'm just saying no pressure, but you're supposed to deliver. You are the mentor, Rod, the mentor. But yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. So we thought we would mix it up today, just do something fun. You know, basically we're going to get into all sorts of different financial related questions. In fact, maybe what I'll do to start is I'll just lay out our categories that we have for today. So we first have category number 1 is money myths. Category 2, cash flow kings. We have alternative assets, tax tactics. What did Jarvis say? Now, Jarvis is my chat GPT. And really what that's saying is, what did Christian say in Jarvis's voice, if that makes sense? So you'll want to think about like my posts and stuff like that when we come to what did Jarvis say? Just a little tip. And then the last one is wild financial headlines. Okay. So do you guys have any questions? Everyone here knows how to play Jeopardy. Is that fair to say?
It's been a while since I have watched an episode of Jeopardy, but I think I've got it.
Okay. Yeah, it's been a long time, Brandon. I mean, did you actually ever watch Jeopardy?
No, it was my grandfather watching and I was playing in the background.
And you were like playing with the toy car when you were 4 or 5?
I had my Hot Wheels out on my track.
You never had Hot Wheels. You're too young for Hot Wheels.
Oh no, I had the Hot Wheels track.
Okay.
They're actually
very
still
cool.
They're still big.
They're making a resurgence, a big one.
Yeah, they're still big.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. I mean, my kids got into Ninja Turtles, and I was into Ninja Turtles. So like that was just like a full circle moment. Okay, but nobody cares about that today. We are going to get into all sorts of fun stuff. And I decided in our initial run, which didn't go as well as I hope. Hey, quick shout out to Julianne who put the game together for us. There is a visual element. So if you're on YouTube or you want to see what's going on, go to YouTube and we'll see. We've got all 3 of our very handsome fellas in their best dressed suits, except they're not really, but they are in their picture and they look ready to roll. So I think we're just going to run with it. Okay, let's do it. Brennan, you're the youngest. That means you get to go first. Where do you want to start?
I want cash flow kings for 300.
Cash flow kings for 300. This measure of cash flow tells you how much money you keep after all expenses. Rod.
Net cash flow.
I'll take it. I had what is free cash flow, net cash flow is the same thing. I'm taking it. Okay, Rod, you get to, where do you want to take things?
All right, let's go with cash flow kings for 200.
Cash flow kings for 200. This life insurance-based strategy helps people invest in 2 places at once. Brennan got in there first. Brennan, what could it be?
What is the investment optimizer?
Correct. Okay, Brennan, where do you want to take us?
I actually want to see a wild financial headline for 200.
Okay, this is fun. I'm excited about these wild financial headlines. Okay, so this is going to be, did you say 200?
Yeah.
200. Okay. In this country, a man legally married his hologram because no one could object to it. Don't everybody speak up at once.
I'm thinking, hold on. I'm going to get this.
Rod, you're in. What do you got?
I'm going to say, what is South Korea?
Oh man, Rod, good attempt. I appreciate the effort. Does anyone else want to put in a guess, or are we going to tap out? Brennan, you got a guess. Go for it.
What is the United Kingdom?
Not as good of a guess, but thank you for putting it in there. Blake, do you want to throw one in?
I'm gonna pass.
He's like, I don't
I have
even wanna
no
play
clue.
this game. Okay, Rod, maybe you should have known this one. The answer is Japan. What is Japan? Okay,
Man.
Brennan, back to you.
Okay, I want to see, what did Jarvis say for 300?
Okay, what did Jarvis say? 300. The financial industry isn't just outdated, it is blank. Rod,
What is broken?
the answer is, what is broken?
Wow.
That's it. Good work, Rod. Rod's heard that a lot of times come out of my mouth, so he should know it by now. Blake was very close, by the way. He was very close. So Blake, I appreciate the effort, my friend. Okay, where do you want to take it, Rod?
Let's go. I was enjoying that wild financial headlines. Let's go 100.
Okay, wild financial headlines for 100. In 2021, this billionaire said he should pay more taxes despite taking out billions in loans to avoid them. Oh, we got Brennan in. Sorry, I almost didn't see you. Brennan?
What is Mark Cuban?
Good attempt. Not Mark Cuban. I appreciate the effort, though. Anyone else want to? I can't give any hints, especially now because, Brennan already threw his hat in the. Oh, Blake's in.
I'm gonna go with Bill Gates.
Oh man, so close, but no, it is not Bill Gates. You're just so close. Rod, do you want to throw your hat in the ring or no? You're like, yeah, I don't want to lose any money.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The correct answer is, who is Elon Musk? Elon Musk. Okay. I'm trying to sound like Alex Trebek as much as I can. Rod, okay, where do you want to take us?
Okay, well, let's go back to Cash Flow Kings for 100.
Okay, Cash Flow Kings 100. This is the number one reason high income earners often still feel broke. Blake's in first.
Taxes.
So close, Blake. No, but good try. Who's in? Oh, I don't know who is in next. You guys know?
I think it was Rod.
Okay, Rod.
Let's see. 'Cause I think if I. Oh, okay, yeah. That was going to be my answer, so I'm going to have to come up with something else. Overspending. What is overspending?
Okay, so I'm going to. No, I'm not going to give it to you. Nope. All right, Brennan.
I'm
What do
going
you
to
think?
go. Well, I'm getting confused now. So did you say no to Rod because he didn't answer it correctly, but it was close?
I feel like I can't clarify that, but
Okay.
yes, it's exactly what happened.
Okay.
It was pretty close.
I would say what is lifestyle expenses?
I'm going to give that one to you, Brennan. Yes,
Okay.
I'm going to give Brennan
Bills.
lifestyle creep, although maybe you guys can clarify. Maybe we may need to vote on this. So the actual answer is, what is a cash flow problem? Is it the same thing? What do you guys think? Cash flow problem.
I know what I was thinking when I said it. And that would be a yes, but
Okay.
hey,
Well,
we'll go with
that's
the
good.
judge. We'll go with the judge. We're good.
I think I'm just going to throw it
Respectful.
out. We're throwing it out. Nobody gets the points. Okay,
Oh,
Rod,
okay.
sending it back to you.
Okay, let's go Cash Flow Kings 400.
All right, Cash Flow Kings 400. This metric shows how much income an investment generates each year relative to the initial amount invested. Brennan, what do you got? Oh, all of our real estate investors are yelling at the screen. They're like, "What is?"
I know. I have so many things going through my head right now, which is funny. What is cash on cash return?
Correct. Brennan gets it. Clutch.
Well done.
Nice work. That is the correct answer. What is a cash on cash return? Well done. Okay, Brennan, where do you want to take us on the board?
I want to see some money myths for 300.
Okay, money myths 300. This financial concept assumes that accumulating a large pile of money will automatically lead to financial freedom. The reason this is funny is because we had our initial run, it didn't go, and it was one of the questions that ended up on there. Who I think Brandon came in first.
No, it was Blake.
It's
I think Blake came in first.
Is it the accumulation theory?
Yes,
Okay.
that's correct. Accumulation theory. Good job, Blake.
Back in
Okay,
the positive.
sorry. I need
I'm
to
a
pay
money
better attention to our Part of the problem is my camera is right in front of my screen. It's just a little awkward, but
Let's go money miss 400, please.
okay. Blake wants money miss for 400, and I don't have a money miss for 400. There is no money miss for 400 in here. I don't know where it's gone, but it is not sitting here anymore. So we're going to go ahead and send it back to you, Blake, to go with another one.
Let's go money miss 200.
Okay, money miss for 200. This widely accepted retirement vehicle is often described as a tax-deferred time bomb.
What is the qualified retirement plan or the 401k?
Correct. The 401k, they both work. So nice job, Blake. In fact, I can't give you double points, but
we give him
Blake,
points for that last one.
Yeah,
just because he selected the one question that didn't exist. So.
Oh, okay. Lucky you, Blake.
All
of a sudden you're in the strong lead.
Yeah,
okay, well done.
It's going to stay that way. Don't worry.
Okay,
This is feeling rigged. I think Blake's paid some money to Rod or Christian.
There's a possibility we got some cash under the table. Blake, where do you want to send us?
Money miss 500, please.
Okay, money miss 500. Many advisors still push this outdated rule that suggests withdrawing a fixed percentage each year. Oh man, I have no idea which one. I was still reading the question and looked over there. Okay, Brennan, what is the answer?
What is the safe withdrawal rate?
No.
Incorrect.
Maybe I didn't.
All right.
The whole question.
Rod was second. What is the 4% rule?
The 4% rule is the correct answer.
It's the same.
It's the same thing, but we're talking specifically about the 4% rule. What if you were talking about the 8% safe withdrawal rate? Like we're talking about the.
Okay, that's fair.
You were close. You were very close. Okay, but I believe in you, Brennan. You're gonna have a turnaround, and I feel that because you've been like willing to put yourself out there, and it's gonna come back to help you. Okay, who's up next?
It's me. So let's just finish off money myths. So 100.
Okay, money myths for 100. This financial guru says you should never use a credit card, even for. Oh, Blake's in first.
Dave Ramsey.
Dave Ramsey. What?
I don't like Blake.
Try that again. Who is Dave Ramsey?
Who
that
is Dave
correct.
Ramsey?
Okay, can I just say something? This is really funny, guys. So I just realized there's a big old finger pointing at the person who goes in there first.
Yeah.
Why didn't somebody tell me that like 5 minutes ago when I was like, I don't know who got in first? You'd be like, hey guys, hey Christian, why don't you look at the big finger pointing at them? Okay, well, okay, but
let's wrap
nice
up
work,
Cash Flow Kings for 500.
Okay, Cash Flow Kings for 500. This advanced concept is the ability to use income from one asset to acquire another without liquidating either. You guys should know this one. Blake?
What is leverage?
That is incorrect. Who's in next? Brennan?
What is velocity?
Yeah.
Velocity is the correct answer. What is velocity? Okay, Brennan, getting back on the board. Nice work. Okay.
I'm going to go alternative assets for 300.
Alternative assets for 300. Okay. This type of alternative investment involves lending money to real estate operators or businesses, often with a fixed return and shorter timeline. I'll take two answers on this one. Brennan?
What is debt fund?
I'll take it. Yes. Private debt. I was also going to take hard money loan. Okay. Either would have been correct. Okay. Brennan. Look at you on a run. Okay, maybe I should just give a quick update. We've got Rod sitting at 900, Brennan 600, Blake, who was just in a strong lead, took a little bit of a hit and is at 300. But it's
a fluid game. Game.
Oh, it's very fluid, and anybody could. We haven't even gotten into Double Jeopardy yet, so there's plenty of time to make a comeback. Okay, Brennan, where are we going?
I want alternative assets for 200.
Okay, alternative assets for 200. This tangible investment class is often called passive, even though it rarely is. Brennan.
This one could be, I could be wrong on this, but I'm going to go with what is single family real estate?
I will take it. I just went with it just is real estate in general, but I think you probably nailed it even better. So
love it.
Nice work, Brennan. You got it. Where are we going next?
I'd love to switch it up, but I think I'm just going to stick alternative assets with 100. We're just going to.
This tangible asset class is often used as a hedge against inflation and currency devaluation. Brennan, man, you're fast. Look at you go. Rod's in next. Okay, Brennan, what do you got?
There's two different answers. I'm still going to go with what is real estate.
That is incorrect.
Okay,
Incorrect. Good try. Rod.
I'm gonna say what are bonds?
That is also incorrect. Incorrect. Good attempt. Blake, do you want to take a shot at this one? I feel like I
no,
should
because
read it one more time.
Go ahead, read it one more time.
This tangible asset class is often used as a hedge against inflation and currency devaluation.
I've got it now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say gold.
That is correct. The answer is what is precious metals? What are precious metals? Okay. Blake, where are you going to take us?
Alternative assets 400, please.
Alternative assets for 400. What is happening? I don't have an alternative assets for 400.
Boom.
Blake does not
get hey, I'm just going to read this. One.
Give me the 400 and we're moving on.
That was just a one-time thing.
500. Oh, I have a 600 though, so let's go with that one. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why Jarvis messed this up. That's the problem. Just kidding. Okay, we're gonna go to this fake 400, which is I need to think through how to do this. Okay, actually, we're gonna use the 500 one, and then the 600 one will now be the 500. Okay. Well, we can't do that. Is that okay on the board?
Yep, that works.
Yep, we're good.
Okay, here we go. This term describes your ability to influence an asset's performance or direction, something most alternative investments offer. And I would say traditional do not.
What is control?
What is control? That is correct. Blake, you are rolling now. Okay, nice work.
Yeah. Let's do the 500/600.
Okay. This structure pools capital for multiple investors to fund a single deal or portfolio, often in real estate or private equity. Blake.
What is a syndication?
What is a syndication is correct. Okay, man, we are rolling. And by the way, if any of these answers, if you guys are quibbling against them, feel free to argue. If you can make a good argument, then I might be willing to be persuaded.
Good to know.
Blake,
we'll do tax tactics for 100. Start.
I did notice you guys have been avoiding taxes. Is that like something? Is that like a real thing in real life that you're doing too? Okay. Avoiding taxes is okay. Evading taxes, not so much. So we're going to avoid.
Good job.
Okay. Tax tactics for 100. This type of income is often taxed at the highest rates.
I already got it.
Brennan.
What is W-2?
I'll take it. What is earned income? Okay, Brennan, you want to keep going with tax tactics?
Yeah, tax tactics for 500.
Oh, he's going big. Okay, this account structure allows contributions, growth, and distributions to all be tax-free if used properly. I will take two answers for this. Blake?
What is a Roth IRA?
That is correct. What is a Roth IRA is correct.
Wait. Can you repeat the question? Did you say contributions?
Yeah, see, that's where I got messed up because I thought I was maybe going to be wrong with that.
This account structure allows contributions, growth, and distributions to all be tax-free if used properly.
That's okay.
You're saying that's because okay. it could easily be investment optimizer.
Yeah, that was my secondary one.
The contributions are post-tax, but
right, but I don't think it's saying that I think they're just saying that. I guess you could take that out. I mean, I didn't write the questions, guys. Let's not get so ticky-tacky here.
Yeah, let's not do that.
But I will just say this. I don't think that was the intention when Jarvis wrote that question to suggest.
Good to know. Blake knew the intention.
I think the wording was maybe just a little bit unfortunate, but I could see where you're quibbling with it. Okay, contributions, to be very clear. Does anyone want to describe how a Roth IRA works really quick so that we don't?
You fund the account with post-tax dollars, but then you do get the tax-free growth, tax-free use. You can transfer it tax-free as long as you use it for qualified expenses and don't take it out before you're. Is it 59.5 right now?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
So here's the thing. A contribution, it's not a contribution until it hits the account anyway. right? So like the contribution, and then it's a tax-free growth of contribution, right?
You earn $1, you pay the tax on the dollar, and then you move.
No, I know
into
that.
the
I
account.
was just going
There
back
we
to the
go.
wording thing.
Yeah.
I was going back.
So I think I'm good.
Okay, either way, you got it right. I just wanted to make sure that we had that
Let's
right.
do
Okay.
tax tactics for 4.
Okay, tax tactics for 400. This type of income often gets favorable tax treatment due to depreciation and lower effective rates. Brennan.
What? What is? See, I've got one answer in my mind. What is K1?
That is incorrect. You're getting a little too specific on this one, Brennan.
I know.
Okay, Rod, what do you
Okay,
got?
I'm going. What are capital gains?
Should I take capital gains?
No.
The correct answer is passive income. You guys will have to decide. What is passive income? Where do you guys think that fits here?
I think if you take Raj, you have to take mine.
Okay, so it needs to not be. It's probably too specific on both of them, right? Okay.
Blake, you want to buzz in?
Yes, I would love to.
Okay, we're not giving Blake any freebies. Nope,
Blake,
not happening.
Blake's been getting a bunch of softballs.
Yeah, we don't need any more of those. Okay, who's up right now? And where are you taking
I'm going to go tax tactics for 300, please.
Okay, this advanced strategy allows investors to paper losses while maintaining long-term gains. I'll just throw within real estate here, typically.
Yeah, what is depreciation?
This is a difficult one because I think your answer does adequately answer the question. So I'm going to give it to you, even though Jarvis went with what is cost segregation. I realize they're different things, but I feel like they
leads to the end.
Describing the same thing.
It's fair.
Okay, Blake, you get it.
We'll do 200, please.
200 and what tax tactics? 200. This section of the IRS code allows real estate investors to legally defer taxes from one property to another. Rod, you're in.
We'll go with what is the 1031 exchange?
That is correct. Rod's back on the board. Man, Blake's got a commanding lead right now, but we haven't gotten into double Jeopardy yet. So, okay, let's keep rolling through it.
Let's go wild financial headlines for 300.
Wild financial headlines, 300. This now bankrupt crypto company spent $135 million to rename the Miami Heat Arena. I feel like you guys should remember this. I did an episode with this conference. Okay, Brennan, what do you got?
Can I give you the CEO's name?
Well, the problem is I don't know if I know the CEO's name, so that might be a problem.
Who is Sam Bankman-Fried?
That is correct. Okay, that's correct. The correct answer is FTX.
There we go.
FTX is the answer, but I'm going to give it to you, Brennan. Okay, Brennan, where do you want to take us next?
I want to see what did Jarvis say for 200.
What did Jarvis say for 200? This strategy lets you create value in two places at the same time. Rod?
What is the investment optimizer?
That is correct. Rod's, oh man, you're on a roll, Rod. Okay, where are you taking us?
What did Jarvis say for 100?
Okay, Jarvis say for 100. Most people don't have an income problem. They have this kind of problem instead. Rod.
What is a cash flow problem?
That is correct. They have a cash flow problem. We're learning from our previous questions. Good work, team. Good work. Okay, we only have 4 more questions on the board. Let's roll through them.
What did Jarvis say for 400?
The traditional financial system is built to serve this person, not the client. Blake.
Who is the advisor?
Who is the advisor is correct. Nice work, Blake. Okay, where are you taking us?
We'll do Jarvis for 500.
Okay, what did Jarvis say for 500? The most powerful financial force isn't compound interest. It's this. Rod.
What is leverage?
Correct. What is leverage? What is leverage is the correct answer. Okay, we have 2 questions left. You guys didn't like wild financial headlines? Or you're saving the best for last?
Yeah, best for last. Let's go 400.
Okay. In 2022, the U.S. briefly considered minting this to avoid a debt ceiling crisis. Any ideas? I can see how it'd be scary. You guys are starting to, those points are becoming more valuable.
Blake, you've banked up quite a few. Why don't you give it a shot?
Yeah, why don't you give it
I'll give it a try.
Hey, Rod, give it a try. I like it.
What is cryptocurrency?
Oh, man, it's not the correct answer, but it was a good guess. Does anyone else want to throw their hat in the ring?
Yeah, Blake does.
Blake, you're. I can
I'm gonna
tell you're
pass.
close.
I'm gonna pass. I've got
All right,
guesses,
the
but I'm gonna pass.
correct answer is, what is a $1 trillion coin? What is a
Oh.
$1 trillion
wow.
coin?
I had guesses, and that was
None
not
of them
one
were
them.
that. Okay.
was not one of
Okay.
them.
Well, it was a good decision. Not. All right. Let's go to wild financial headlines for 500. This fast food chain once offered a lifetime of free food to anyone who got a tattoo of their logo.
There's definitely got to be some guesses here, but because I'm in last place, you guys have to guess.
You might not want to throw it out there. Does anyone want to guess off the record? Do you want to guess off the record? Anyone?
Yeah, I'm going to guess off the record for sure. I might guess
right.
on the record. I don't know. No, give us all one hint, and then we'll see if I want to buzz in.
It's a big country.
It's a big country or a big company?
It's a big country. Big country. Oh, sorry. Oh, well, okay. Sorry. Let me clarify. So the reason it's a specific company in a specific country. So the country, just don't guess it. You're not going to get it. That's the bottom line.
Is
the
it
answer
McDonald's?
is, what is Domino's? But then in parentheses, in Russia specifically. So Domino's in Russia. Domino's in Russia. Okay. All right. Let's do just a quick roundup before we get on to Double Jeopardy. So in first place, we have Blake sitting at how many points? Blake's at 2,500. Rod comes in at 1,000, and Brennan at 700. All right, we're getting into where it gets serious now. So let's move in. Double Jeopardy, here we come. Okay, just to sum up to sum up how the first round went, we have Blake sitting at 2,600. We have Rod at 1,000, and Brennan not far behind at 800. This is where we get really serious. Really serious. Okay, so Blake, you led coming out of the first round. So Double Jeopardy is yours to kick off. Where are you taking us?
We're going top left with money myths for 2, please.
Money myths for 200. This myth claims you'll always be safe as long as you buy and hold this type of fund. Brennan? I love how Brennan just automatically goes for it, and then he's like, oh, it's me. Dang it.
I'm just like, I don't know what the method is called. Okay, so I'll say, yeah, I thought we were gonna go with what is
you have 3 seconds.
S&P 500.
That's correct, actually.
What?
The correct answer is, what are index funds? Funds. So I felt like the S&P 500, it wasn't exact, but it was close enough.
We'll give it to him.
Okay, nice job, Brennan, coming through. Man, I about buzzed you out of time, but you came through in the clutch. Okay,
I'm just second guessing myself. That's all it is.
No more second guessing.
I
Just
know
go
about
with your
that.
gut. Okay,
well,
where are you taking us?
I want to see. Let's go alternative assets 400.
Alternative assets 400. This IRS allowed deduction helps offset income by accounting for wear and tear on physical assets. Blake?
This is what is depreciation.
That is correct. What is depreciation? Good work. Okay, where are you taking us next?
Let's go alternative assets for 6, please.
Alternative assets for 600. This advanced strategy accelerates depreciation on certain real estate components.
What is bonus
Brennan?
depreciation?
I'm going to take bonus depreciation. Yes. Bonus depreciation is correct. Okay. Brennan, nice work. Where are you taking us?
Cash flow kings 200.
Okay. Cash flow kings for 200. This is what happens to your opportunity cost when money sits in your checking account. Rod.
What is lost opportunity cost?
I'll take it.
What was the actual answer?
Yep. Well, it's the money stagnates.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go alternative assets 200.
Alternative assets for 200. This type of retirement account allows investors to hold non-traditional assets like real estate or private notes. Brennan.
What is self-directed IRA?
That is correct. What is a self-directed IRA? Brennan, what's next?
Tax tactics for 200.
Okay, tax tactics for 200. This type of education-focused saving plan offers tax-deferred growth and tax-free withdrawals for qualified expenses.
What is a
Blake.
529? What's a 529?
That is correct. Blake. Okay, we don't like 529s, as you remember, but that is a true statement nonetheless. So I probably would have taken like a life insurance based 529.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What's next, Blake?
Let's do tax tactics for 400.
Okay. This calculation helps estimate how long it takes an investment to double based on its annual rate of return. Blake.
What is the rule of 72?
The rule of 72. And Blake is running away with it right now. 3,600. Okay. What's next?
Tax tactics for 600, please.
Tax tactics 600. This method uses thousands of random simulations to estimate the probability of retirement success. Blake.
What is a Monte Carlo simulation?
Monte Carlo simulation is correct. Okay. Good work. You're on a roll.
Oh, tax tactics for 8.
Tax tactics 800. This account type lets you grow your capital and take tax-free distributions, but only for qualified medical expenses.
What is an HSA account?
That
health savings
is
account?
correct.
Yeah.
That's correct. Yep. You got it. Okay, Blake.
Tax tactics for 1,000, please.
Yeah, it's a tricky one to say. I'm not even going to try it again. Okay, this tax advantage strategy allows individuals to insure their lives while creating a large death benefit and investment tool. Oh, I don't know if I like how that was written. No, I don't. I don't like how it was written. It's not going to get the right answer. Okay, I'm going to redo this question. So can we back out? Because you guys aren't going to get it right if I don't say it this way. Okay.
I don't think so, but go for it.
That's okay. You just have to raise your
hand
hands on this
Raise
one.
your hand.
That's all. Okay, let me think. I'm redoing it in my head. This tax advantage strategy allows you to utilize bank money to insure lives while creating a large death benefit and investment tool as an investment. This is a terrible question. This isn't working at all. Okay, the answer is premium finance life insurance, but the question does not fit the answer, so I'm throwing it out. Okay, Blake, back to you.
Let's do money miss for 400.
Okay, money myths for 400. This mortgage term is promoted as the only acceptable one, even if it limits leverage and liquidity, according to Dave Ramsey.
What is a 15-year mortgage?
That is correct. What is a 15-year mortgage? Okay, Rod, where are you taking us?
Okay, let's go money myth 600.
Money myths for 600. According to some financial gurus, this 3-digit number is irrelevant and should never even be checked. Interesting one. I actually am not certain which guru we're talking about here. So I think I have some ideas, but if you don't like debt, then this number becomes irrelevant.
I don't know.
What is a credit score? Credit score is the answer.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, Rod, back to you.
Okay, let's go money myth 800.
Okay, money myths for 800. Many people still follow this outdated guideline suggesting you should subtract your age from 100 to determine how much of your portfolio should be in stocks.
Just don't know the name.
Yeah, I'm just going to give you guys a hint. It's just like what it sounds like. Just describe it. Okay, Rod's. Oh, wait, Blake's come first.
Oh,
I mean,
Sorry.
It has to do with what percentage of your portfolio should be in bonds. I don't know the name.
I'm not taking
term.
that one, Blake. Nope. Anyone else want in?
What's the there's a term. I didn't know.
I need like not, it's not like a definitive term, but it's got to get closer than that on it.
okay, we'll go investment ratio.
Nope, I can't. Well, okay, the answer is an investment ratio, but okay, I'm just going to tell you guys now. I don't know what else to say. What is the 100 minus your age rule? The
Okay,
100
come on.
minus
I mean,
your
what in
age
the world?
rule.
I've never
Okay, I got to
heard
be
that
honest.
term in
I
my
had
life.
never heard the 100
never
minus
heard
your
that term
age
in my
rule
life.
either.
Yeah.
But this is coming from Jarvis, and Jarvis has a lot more knowledge than we do. So my guess is that there are people out there who
Call
are
it that.
calling it that
Sure.
exact name.
Sure.
Maybe people that use that rule, right? But since we don't, that's, maybe we're not as familiar with it. Okay.
That's
So where do we go? Back to you, Rod?
Yep, let's do money myths for 1,000.
Money myths for 1,000. Many financial experts claim this is your biggest asset, but they often overlook its liquidity and opportunity cost. Rod,
What is your home?
what is your primary residence? Yes, I will give that to you, Rod. Okay, did you guys both take off the board? Okay, yeah, scores went down. I was like, I got to just give a quick checkup.
Yep.
So Blake, 4,200, sitting at top, and then Brennan and Rod are straggling pretty significantly at 1,800 each. I think Blake's like more what's the word? He's more strategic. He's like, I'm only going in when I really think I'm going in. And he's been like more like precise in that. You guys are like, I'm in. But I like it. We gotta have both to make it fun. Okay. Rod, back
Cash
to you.
Flow Kings 400.
Cash Flow Kings for 400. A strong cash flow system allows you to do this even when markets are down. Rod,
I'm gonna say, what does maintain consistent income?
I'm going to say no. Good guess. Brennan,
I'm going to say, what is continuing to invest?
that is correct. Brennan nails it.
Mm.
Continue to invest with confidence. Okay, nice work, Brennan. Okay, Brennan, where are you taking us next?
I want to see, what did Jarvis say for 200?
Okay, what did Jarvis say for 200? The financial planning industry. Oh man, I feel like we've had this one, but we're doing it again. So the financial planning industry isn't just broken, it's also okay. Maybe Blake, what do you got?
Skewed to the advantage of the advisor, something along that line.
Good try, Blake. That is incorrect.
Okay.
Okay. Does anyone else want to put a guess at it? Actually, I take it back. I'm giving Blake that one. I think it's correct. Blake, you get it. I think you're right. Sorry, I apologize. I feel like as I read my answer on that one that it actually was describing what you were saying. So we're in good shape. Okay, Blake, where are you taking us?
What did Jarvis say for 400, please?
Okay, the goal isn't to play defense with your money. It's to build. Rod, what do you got?
What is cash flow?
Cash flow. Rod gets it. We like cash flow.
Nice.
Jarvis likes cash flow because Rod's trained him. Okay,
Smart guy.
Rod, where do you want to go next?
Let's go Cash Flow Kings 600.
Cash Flow Kings for 600. Okay, the number one financial tool for creating liquidity without compromise in your investment life. What is it? Let me try it again. I'll say this. The number one financial tool for creating, well, this was, again, this isn't my wording, but we're using it, liquidity without compromise in your investment world, life, whatever you want to say. What's the best tool for creating
I'm gonna
liquidity
say-
in investing? Rod.
What is high cash value life insurance?
Yes, Rod, you even got it. You didn't even go with investment optimize. That's correct. High cash value life insurance. That's the correct answer. That one probably could have used a little bit better description, but nice work. Okay,
Hey,
Rod,
Cash Flow
where are
Kings
we headed?
800.
Cash Flow Kings for 800. This financial strategy uses leverage, cash flow, and tax advantages to acquire large permanent life insurance policies without out-of-pocket premiums. Brennan,
What is premium finance life insurance?
that's correct.
Yeah.
That's correct.
I was gonna say Capital Avalanche too, but we'll just
Yep,
go.
I would have accepted either one of those.
Yeah.
I would have accepted either one. So well done. Okay, Brennan, where do you want to take us next?
All right, let's go. Let's finish off Cash Flow Kings for 1,000.
Okay, cash flow kings for 1,000. 2 investments earn the same return, but one has a higher volatility. This metric helps investors decide which option actually performed better when factoring in risk. Blake.
What is the risk adjusted return?
Blake, that is correct. Nice job, Blake. I feel like Rod, we should give you like a few extra points for running the back room on this. I
True.
feel like maybe Rod's having to focus on too many things.
No
You're
excuses.
like, no excuses.
No
Okay,
excuses.
Okay. I mean, you're still in the game, Rod. Although Blake
this.
at this point, Blake would have to bet a little bit in Double Jeopardy if we went in as I want to see you guys make a run.
We're going with
Blake.
What the heck financial headlines?
Okay, for
200.
200. This stock soared after a Reddit forum sparked a short squeeze in 2021.
Yeah, what's that?
Brennan.
What is GameStop?
Yeah.
That is correct. What is GameStop? Rod was just behind. Okay, Brennan. What's next?
Let's go. What did Jarvis say? 600.
What did Jarvis say for 600? The people who win the wealth game don't just invest money, they invest with. How about I don't like this question. Man, some of these. Jarvis, why did you say that, Jarvis?
With wisdom.
It's a bad idea. I'm throwing it out. I'm throwing this question out. The answer is, what is attention or intentionality? I just don't feel like there was enough there to get to that space. So throwing that question out. Okay, Brendan, back to you.
Okay, let's go alternative assets, 800.
Alternative assets for 800. This type of insurance structure allows a business to insure itself and create a tax advantage pool of capital. Rod.
What is I can't think of the word. Okay. It is the
I think you're overthinking this, Rod. I gotta be
No,
honest.
I just can't come up with the name.
Oh, okay. So
That's my fault.
does anyone else have it? Anyone coming in?
Elf.
We do. We've helped some people take care of this
Yep.
at times.
Yes, we have.
The answer is what is captive? What is
Captive insurance company? Yeah.
I was like, I know the strategy, but I can't. Yeah.
I was like, you guys all know this.
Yeah.
Okay, Brennan, back to you.
What the heck? Financial headlines for 400.
Okay, what the heck? Financial headlines 400. This infamous trader turned a Ponzi scheme into a $65 billion fraud. Probably the most famous in history. Brennan.
Who is Bernie?
Yep.
Madoff?
Yeah.
Bernie Madoff.
There you go.
Man, Brennan, the youngest one, pulls out Bernie Madoff. Nice work. That's correct. Okay. Where do you want to take it, Brennan? Making a nice run here.
Yeah, we're trying to come back, make it competitive with Blake never takes a break. Let's
Been studying all weekend.
Let's do what did Jarvis say for 800?
Okay, what did Jarvis say for 800? I've sometimes called this a bond alternative with a put option on your life. Yeah, you guys should definitely know this one. Brennan.
What is high cash value life insurance or investment optimizer?
I'll take either of them. Yep. That is correct. And that one's coming straight from my mouth. So you guys should have known that. Okay. Sorry. What did you say you're going to next?
Let's do alternative assets for 1,000.
Okay. Alternative assets for 1,000. This concept helps measure expected return based on the risk. Oh, okay. Sorry. Let me try this again. I thought it was describing something else. So listen to the whole thing. This concept helps measure expected return based on the risk and correlation of a portfolio's components. Think traditional investments for this. I don't know if you guys ever got into studying this kind of stuff like I did. You guys went to the alternative space too quick. You never had to deal with it. The answer is, what is modern portfolio theory?
I could have gotten that.
Modern portfolio theory. Okay. Brennan, back to you.
What the heck financial headlines for 600?
What the heck for 600? In 2023, the IRS accidentally issued this to thousands of taxpayers, causing widespread confusion. This is a tough one. I did not know it. I'll be honest with you guys.
I'll take an off the books guess, but I'm not ready to risk 600.
All right. Is anyone want an on the books one before we go? Okay, Brendan, what do you got?
Was it something to do with the PPP loans?
Well, that was a good idea. I don't think so. No.
Okay.
Good guess though. The answer, I'm just gonna tell. I wouldn't have known it. What are CP14 balance due notices?
Didn't
Wow.
know that.
So yeah, I didn't know.
I
The
don't even
answer
know
to
that
one.
term.
Yeah, I don't know that term either. So let's hope Jarvis is accurate. Maybe we should, because sometimes Jarvis
He might
is
have. He
accurate.
might have made it up. He might have
It's-
invented
there-
that term.
Every once in a while, Jarvis will do that kind of stuff. So
You got to challenge him.
this is not financial advice. We are playing a game for hopefully for entertainment, and I should say for edutainment purposes.
There you go.
Okay, who was up? Was that you, Brennan?
Yeah, that's a power word, edutainment.
Yeah, edutainment.
I didn't see that
I'm
coming.
rolling with it.
Yeah. Okay, let's
Okay.
do what did Jarvis say for 1,000?
What did Jarvis say for 1,000? Okay, we built our business on this simple belief: teaching others how to win with money should come with this, not pressure. Rod,
What is education?
that is correct. Education without pressure. That's our mantra.
Thought it was
Okay.
edutainment without pressure.
Edutainment without
Little-
pressure. That's
throwing
what
people off.
we're gonna change it up. I would
You're
have.
gonna have
I also would have accepted edutainment without pressure.
Okay, we'll go 800.
Okay, 800. What did Jarvis say? 800.
Yeah.
This is financial headlines.
Oh, financial headlines. Okay, sorry. In the 1970s, the U.S. briefly experimented with this economic phenomenon: high inflation and high unemployment. Did that make sense?
Yep.
Tirada did.
Okay.
What is
Okay, good.
stagflation?
Yo, Rod gets it. Stagflation is correct. Okay.
I was
nice
born in the
work.
70s, boys.
I was like, I don't know if I know what that's describing, but that
Era
nailed it,
just
Rod.
killed me financially. The 70s were rough.
70s were
Yeah.
brutal, right? Okay, Rod,
Okay,
where are you taking
1,000.
us?
Last
1,000.
one.
Okay,
Headlines.
this
Wow.
TikTok-born investing craze involved trading
Uh-oh.
options based on astrology.
Brennan, this
is all
Brennan,
you,
you
babe.
got any? This has got Brennan
It was
all
long
over.
after the
I was
70s.
expecting if anybody could do it, it's Brennan.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought we were gonna get a different one here. I thought we were gonna go with the Nancy Pelosi tracker because that one.
Okay, well that would have been fun. That would have been a fun one, but
Yeah,
does
I don't know
anyone
this
want to take an off-the-record guess on this?
Okay, read it one more time.
Yeah.
And I'm
Okay,
gonna take it off the record.
This TikTok-born investing craze involved trading options based on astrology. It kind of makes sense when you hear the phrase, like the answer is, what is zodiac trading?
Yeah.
What is zodiac trading? And
should
I
spend more time
I'm
on
admittedly
TikTok.
not a huge TikToker, although I've got like 15,000 followers or something like that.
That is so
but I don't go on
generous.
TikTok very often. Oh man, did we finish everything? We're on
That was
Double
it.
Jeopardy.
Yep.
Okay,
Final
final.
Jeopardy.
Okay, let's do this then. So to sum up where we're at here, we have Blake never takes a break at 5,400. We've got Brennan, who made a strong surge at the end. He's at 4,400. And Rod, who's doing it all for us today, is straggling behind at 3,400. But Rod, you're in the game because at Double Jeopardy, anything can happen. Okay.
So it has us.
Actually have-
It's asking us to enter our wager on our side. So we're the only ones that see it.
Yes. Okay. So you guys. So I'm just kidding. I was hoping I could do the music, but that would just like pain people's ears. Maybe we should have brought the music into it, Rod, next time.
I think we can
okay.
once we get to the question.
So is this saying?
Oh, you guys need the question first.
Yeah. So we have to put our wager in.
Oh wait.
And then we'll-
Okay, you got. Oh yeah. Okay. So put your wager in first. You guys got that part done?
Hold on. The wager. I'm saying. I bet. Is it just one wager?
Yep.
Yep. You
However
just
much of what
wager,
you
and you
have.
can do as much up to the amount that you have. So you can bet up to 4,400. Okay. I have two Final Jeopardy questions. I'm trying to decide between them. I almost want to do two just to make it fun. We're going to do two Final Jeopardy questions, okay?
Whoa.
And both, yeah, we're going to go wild and crazy. You can bet on both of them. They're just both fun. Okay. The first one. Here's your clue. This term describes using low interest debt to acquire high performing assets, a strategy often misunderstood by traditional financial advisors. Now we play the music.
Will you repeat it, please?
I will. This term describes using low interest debt to acquire higher performing assets, a strategy often misunderstood by traditional financial advisors.
Where are we putting in our answer? Or are we just raising our hand?
Yeah, good. I think you can just put in when you're ready.
Yeah. We each get a chance to answer it. So
Okay, write down your answer on a board, and then I'll let you guys answer it once everyone has clearly written their answers down. I expect full honesty and transparency here, fellas. Not that I would expect anything less. Like, I could see Brennan get a little crazy.
Yeah.
He's got like 3 of them. He's like, no, I didn't.
I held up the wrong one.
Okay, are you guys ready? Who's ready?
ready.
Ready.
Okay, Blake, are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I don't know if I have it. though.
Okay, but you have something written down?
I have it.
Okay, let's start with you, Rod.
What is
That
arbitrage?
is arbitrage. That is correct. And how much did you wager?
I wagered 3,300.
3,300. Nice work, Rod. That was a very strategic double Jeopardy play. Brennan, what is arbitrage? That is also correct, Brennan. Where are you at? How much did you wager?
4,400.
40. Brennan went all in. Okay, but guess what? You guys haven't won because we're doing a triple Jeopardy in a second. So okay, Blake, how'd you do?
I went leverage financing.
Leverage financing is incorrect. How much did you wager?
I was going to be one ahead of Brennan. So I wagered
100. Oh, you were going to just make
just hit
sure...
mark. Just mark me wrong, Rod.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
reveal.
you that means that
I'm in last.
well, okay, I take that back. You can't win, I guess. It's going to be tough. But we're doing a final Jeopardy. Okay. I just think it's a good question, and then we'll wrap this thing up. Okay. Here's your clue. If you invest $100,000 into a single-use asset earning 8% and lose access to that capital for 10 years, this is the financial principle that describes what you gave up.
I got that one.
After Final Jeopardy, Brennan won, but there's a final Jeopardy, so hang tight with us. Okay. Were you guys ready? Everyone in?
Mhm.
Ready.
Okay, Brennan, start. What is liquidity? That is incorrect. Incorrect. Dang it, Brennan. I threw a real wrench into
Game's over.
this.
What did you bet?
Okay, what did you bet?
We didn't put bets.
We didn't bet.
Well, you guys didn't put your bets? Well,
We
how did that
couldn't.
happen? Okay, well, I guess the game is going to be over. But Rod, what did you guess?
I said liquidity as well.
Okay, Rod.
No,
missed
that's
as well.
wrong.
Blake.
It's opportunity cost, fellas.
Yes, Blake.
Come on,
yeah,
boys.
Way to go.
I feel conflicted here. Now I don't know
Come
who
on,
won.
boys.
Well, I think Brennan actually got it still, but just barely. So that was fun, guys.
It was fun.
I mean, do you guys want to fight about
I
anything?
do
or
want
we
to
good?
fight. I do want to fight. I think liquidity is a fair answer.
No.
Liquidity?
No.
You gave up no. Okay,
But
you can fight, but I'm overruling that one.
But you
Liquidity
said you're
doesn't
locking
fit.
it up for 10 years at an 8% return.
Yeah, I'm saying this principle, like you can't give up like this principle describes what you gave up. I just don't think I don't know. In my mind, opportunity cost was the only answer.
I mean, opportunity cost was right behind liquidity, but I thought more importantly, liquidity is the.
Well, okay, so I would
return-
also just say this: we're talking about Final Jeopardy here. Liquidity is going to be our answer for Final Jeopardy. Come on. It had to be opportunity cost. But you still won, Brennan. So why are you
I still
fighting
won.
about this? Yeah.
Well, I just like the conversation. I just think
Okay,
I want to
okay.
defend my answer. I don't think it was that off. I think it was pretty close.
Okay, you're right. It was pretty dang close. You got since both of you had it, I have to acknowledge that it was at least close. Okay. Thanks everybody for listening. This has been tons of fun. Thanks guys for being on. We'll see you next week.
Thank you for listening to the Money Insights podcast. To learn more about the financial and business strategies discussed in this show, please visit moneyinsights.net. The views and opinions expressed on the Money Insights podcast are not intended to be individual financial, tax, or legal advice. always consult with the appropriate advisor before making financial decisions. And if you're enjoying the show, please feel free to rate, subscribe, and leave a review wherever you listen to your podcasts. This will help others find the show and learn wealth building strategies for themselves. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next episode.